Throughout the 2010s, Leavine Family Racing built themselves up in the NASCAR Cup Series from a part-time Stern & Park team to a full-time legitimate competitor. For 2018, they appeared to take a serious step upwards by hiring Kasey Kahne as their driver, with increased support coming from Hendrick Motorsports. Perhaps 2018 could be the year that they would break into the win column.
You better slide in that opening right there. Quick, quick!
Now here comes a push from the 42. Watch that. Go to the 41. Push the 41. He's got to run on the 48, Jimmie Johnson.
I think.
Oh, Johnson gets turned!
Not again.
Kyle Busch into Larson into Johnson. And for what, the 7th year in a row, Jimmie Johnson will crash out of the clash. Big push coming from Elliott and Keselowski. Contact! Elliott slam into the wall.
Are you kidding me?
Danica Patrick, Kasey Kahne.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Chase Elliott gets turned around and around, and it's mayhem. Turn 3.
Oh,
Trouble turn 4. And it's Kasey Kahne and Trevor Bayne who were racing for the free pass.
I don't believe either one of them hit anything. I don't know if they got damaged from going through the grass, but they didn't hit anything.
And that's that razor's edge I was talking about. Just not a lot of grip when you're side by side.
Well, Larry as much as said we were going to have one more caution.
That's a big break for the 4-car guys. That's what he needed. Now he's got himself in position to get back in this race. Big time.
I mean, they were battling hard for that free pass spot. They were racing for 14th, and they are still the only 2 cars 1 lap down.
See what happens here. Bayne's right down on the door of the 95.
Yeah, he gets loose pretty early.
Just couldn't hang.
I mean, he did a great job. I think he would have saved it, but then made contact with the 6 car, and that brought both of them around.
Now we'll wait from the ruling from NASCAR, because with those 2 being the only cars on the lead lap, 1 lap down, whether either of them would receive a free pass. Yeah. Usually the car that brings out the caution is not eligible.
Yeah, which one
do you think it ought to be?
I'm not making that call.
48.
Oh, they're spinning.
Oh, Menard up and into Boyer, into the wall. Gets collected by McDowell. Keselowski crashes, and more cars are littered at the bottom of the racetrack.
Guys, I think that somebody may have gotten loose, got either into Jimmie Johnson, or his car got loose and came down.
Here comes Jimmie through the middle of the melee.
I've seen cars get loose getting into 3 all day long.
You can see as the.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's the 48 as a right front fender. The 24 got close to the left rear, just pushed that air in that left rear and brought it around.
Wow. Gray Gaulding shoots the middle and makes it. Wow. Car in the wall.
95 Kasey Kahne.
And that'll be the 2nd caution for contact of the night. Comes out at lap 56.
Yeah, he got in the wall. 95 got the wall a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he went to make a run on the outside of the 19.
Car darted to the right, got in the wall. I could see all the rubber. The tires have been rubbed. See right here, he gets in the wall, bounces out in front of 88 of Bowman.
Nice commemorative graphics on Kahne's car. In 06, didn't he win the fan vote and the All-Star race in the number 9 of Ray Evernham? That's the same style 9 on Kahne's car tonight.
This track has that double dog leg, and it really straightens out right at the start-finish line. Now, he was getting a big shove from behind. He had a big run from the draft ahead of him and just tried to take that momentum wide, and the wall was right there.
Yeah, I think that was some of that aero stuff that maybe, these guys are learning as they go.
And I'm sorry, that was 2008 when Kahne did that. This is the 10th anniversary of his All-Star win. 40 laps to go. Kasey Kahne off pace and making the sharp turn at the end of the pit road and behind the wall for Leavine Family Racing. And Ricky Stenhouse in turn 2 is in the wall.
Boy, not a good day for Roush Fenway Racing.
Whoa! Whoa!
Who was that?
Nothing else coming.
Holy smoly. Looks like that's Kasey Kahne behind him.
Gets close to the rear bumper, the 31. Casey just gets in his left rear a little bit.
He was going to turn down. Stenhouse was going to turn down and try to make that pass. Casey Kane was there.
Looked a little like Stenhouse might have had to pedal it for Ryan Newman just in front of him.
And I think that's what Kane saw, was he saw where the 31 was backing up a little bit, started to go low, and so did Stenhouse.
Yeah, that's not Ricky's fault.
That's just racing.
That's a racing
that was
deal
just
there.
Pure racing.
But boy, was this close. When he comes down the racetrack, yikes.
And a pile up in the middle. The 18 of Kyle Busch is around. Contact, they're rolling in there. Greg Galding hits late.
And Steve, you said it.
I don't know if they got the left front or
Just because you have a great car doesn't mean you're going to avoid these kind of things. It's lap 2. Already in red.
And you see the 18 pull away. The tail panel damaged very heavily. The left front tire took a very hard shot. We'll have to see.
All the rear sheet metal's KO'd.
See Kyle Busch on the bottom of the racetrack, gets up the racetrack, out of that sticky stuff into Ryan Blaney, then he just spins in front of the field.
And when he does that, a roadblock right there on the front stretch.
Little contact for the 78.
In 25 races before he suddenly announced his retirement from NASCAR due to hydration issues, Kane got a best start of 10th place at Watkins Glen and a best finish of 4th at Daytona. Each of these were his only top 10s in each category. For the remainder of the season, Xfinity Series winner and journeyman driver Regan Smith would replace Kane.
And unfortunate, not only have we had a parachuter get into the fence, but some oil has been put down on the track by the 95 car. So they are not only working on the 95, but they are also trying to make sure the oil or fluid that's been put down on the track is cleaned up before we see the green flag.
For Smith's 11 races in the number 95 car, his best start was 25th at Las Vegas, Dover, and Talladega, while his best finish was a 10th at Talladega. For just $1, you can become a patron of me, Ryan Holman, and get your name in the credits of one of my videos. Just go to patreon.com/Ryan_Holman. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at RealRyanHolman.